5 reasons your man treats you like an option. Hello, my name is Chengi. I'm your dating and relationship expert here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy, where I teach you ladies how to present as a high value, high status, and high worth woman that high quality men find completely irresistible. Can I get an amen? Amen. So good to see you again on today's video, and we're going to be talking about this. But before we do, my darlings, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you find value in this video, because that's going to help us grow and change the world together. All right, let's start with point number 1. When a man treats you like an option, it's because you've made it very clear to him that you like him. You have made it very clear to him that you are choosing him. And you have made this clear by actually being the one to pursue him. What you've been doing is over texting, triple texting, double texting, over communicating, asking when you're going to see him again, being the one who is emotionally driving the relationship. Once a man sees a woman be overly invested, maybe you get annoyed, maybe you send him a message that you're annoyed, or snark, little comment, or you're sarky, he knows that you are emotionally invested. And once a man feels like he has won the prize, the thrill of the chase is gone, and he's just gonna go and find somebody else who he has to work a little bit harder for. I know that you'll get men on here saying, we don't want to chase, we don't want to pursue, we don't want to do any of that. These are feminine energy men. These are men who are either feminine energy or they're masculine energy men who are saying they don't want to play games. If they like you, if they're choosing you, be available, be receptive, be appreciative. That is about them asking for a feminine woman. But they usually don't have the language. So they'll say, oh, we don't want to chase, we don't want to pursue. But it's really them saying, we don't want to play games with you, girl. If you like us, you like us. Let's go on a date. Let's have fun. Let's have a good time. I'm not going to be chasing you for 3 weeks just to get a yes from you for a date. This is the difference. Feminine men do not approve of this message generally, but most masculine men want to feel like they have got themselves a prize. They've got themselves a woman who doesn't allow her heart to be snatched away and taken after the first, second, third date, who doesn't just give away her heart to the first man to give her attention over a long period of time. This makes them suspicious about you as a woman, and it just lowers your value. So if a man is treating you like an option, it's because you've kind of signed up to be an option. You're like saying, I really like you, I haven't got any more options that I like or I'm excited about as you, and I'm just going to stick around and do my best to win you. And when a man gets that signal in his masculine body, he's going to feel like boring. The House of Swans is the new portal for the Black Swan Relationship Academy. The House of Swans is where you will be able to completely access me and those of you who are serious, focused, and committed to your Black Swan journey. In the House of Swans, you will get access to many of the courses in the academy depending on your subscription level, but most importantly, you will get the exclusive courses I am creating only for the women in the House of Swans. So far, we've been talking about the power dynamics between men and women, sharing things that I will never share on public platforms, giving you insight so you understand how power flows between the masculine and the feminine. I'm also sharing about how to be completely and totally unforgettable in the bedroom, how to get a man to be completely and absolutely generous with you. And all you have to do to be a part of this elite society is to click the link in bio. And if you're watching this on Instagram, comment the word swans and a link will be sent to you. Love you lots. Second, a man treats a woman like an option when he genuinely feels he can do better. When he came after you because he thought you'd be easy. Rejection from you was not going to be too hard because he didn't find you that attractive. You're nice enough, you're sweet enough, but in his mind, there is a woman that he really wants, that he really desires. Maybe he dreams of having an Instagram baddie on his side. Maybe he wants, there's a woman already in the picture that he is chasing right now, that he's pursuing right now, and she's not giving him what she needs. And so he will approach a woman that he's a bit comme ci comme ça, she'll do, kind of, and he will date her while he, in the back of his mind, he truly believes he can do better. Now, there are men that are delusional about this. There are men who are completely delusional about what they can and cannot have. But most men will go for what they can get, not necessarily what they want. And if you're not what they want, then you're going to be put in the options just in case they never get what they want. Thirdly, when a man disrespects you and you stick around for it and you want to be a cool girl and you laugh it off and you flick it off and you act as if you didn't notice or you don't care when you're being disrespected, this man sees you as low value. This one, I can do whatever I like with her. I can talk to her any kind of way. I can show up when I'm ready. I can be late for an hour and she's still gonna be like, What men respect women, and they prioritize women who have self-respect, women who respect themselves. So this man is going to see that actually she has no respect for her own time, her own energy. So why should I even prioritize her? Why should I put her on the top of my priority list? A high value feminine woman will always set a boundary where disrespect has been given. And that boundary will be set in the ways that I've explained on my other videos of how to set a boundary. Or you can come to the House of Swans and learn how to do that by asking questions and giving me scenarios that I can answer for you. And you know what to do. Number 4. Sometimes a man treating you like an option is an actual conscious move, which is really a game. It's a game to see whether or not, and usually this game is played on very attractive women because they've been told by pickup artistry that attractive women are so used to getting attention that if you treat them like you don't quite see them, you don't quite know them, you're not quite interested, then that their ego is going to come after you. Obviously, a lot of women have become smart to this and we no longer do that. Many of us haven't quite woken up to this game. So if you're a very attractive woman and you get a lot of attention from men, you will find that the men that you're dating will want to pull this stunt on you because he wants you to feel unsure about his attraction to you so that you take over and begin to chase him. If a man is treating you like an option to play a game and to trigger your attachment style, to make you anxious, to make you insecure, then this man is just, yeah. Last but absolutely not least, he didn't actually approach you for anything serious. He wasn't looking for a relationship. He wasn't looking for a girlfriend. He wasn't looking for a wife. He wasn't looking for a fiance. He wasn't looking for anything permanent and long term. This man came to you because he wanted a casual relationship. You could be the most fantastic woman, the most high value woman, the most beautiful woman in the world. But he actually came because he wanted to enjoy himself. He wanted to have a good time. And so for you, what's really important is for you to realize that sometimes you're just that amazing woman, but the man didn't come for that. And so he will behave as though you're an option. Why? Because men who are dating casually are often dating other people or are dating their careers or courting their money. They're elsewhere. They're emotionally unavailable to one woman. And these are the 5 things that may cause a man to treat you like an option. Now, obviously, you want to know, these are not the only 5 things, but definitely the more typical, more common reasons a man would treat you like an option. And we know it sucks. It sucks when you know you're a great girl, when you know that you have so much to offer and so much to bring to a dating and relationship dynamic, and you're being treated like you're just one of those. What's really important, ladies, for the feminine woman is to really be honest and truthful about what she can handle. What can your heart take? The truth of the matter is, if being treated like an option is something that your heart cannot take, even if your loins can, even if your attraction to him is super, super high, but your heart, your emotions, your nervous system cannot handle the feeling of being an option, the only thing to do is to treat this man like he is in your past. This is not just to send the message, and not me, and not here, I'm not about that life. It's also to send a message to yourself. When we reject the things that do not conform, that do not align to who we are, and the things that bring joy and peace and happiness in our lives, we begin to create a healthier relationship with self. We begin to create a relationship with self where we give ourselves the love. Often self-love is rejecting the things that are not in alignment with the vibrational frequency that we're creating for ourselves within ourselves. If you have decided that you want to be that woman who loves herself, who values herself, who's going to choose better for herself, and you're accepting lazy, emotionally unavailable energy in your life, then what you're inviting into your life is incongruency. What you're inviting into your life is double-mindedness. What you're inviting into your life is dissonance. And after a while, you have a relationship with yourself that is based on betrayal. The self can no longer trust you to make a decision for you that is not going to betray you. And after a while, that will spill out into other self-betrayal mechanisms. It's so important that we keep the promises and the agreements we make with ourselves. Like Dr. Pat Allen says, we only know how much we love others and ourselves by the agreements we're willing to make and keep. If you have made an agreement to take better care of yourself, to make better choices, the most powerful thing you can do to show yourself that not only do you love yourself, but you are worthy of the love that you crave and deserve is in fact to reject any kind of energy field, any kind of energy that comes to you in such a way that it is not congruent, it is not clear, it is not choosing you. When you decide to do that, you create eventually a world for yourself where you are chosen, where you are the only name on the table, where you're the only option there is, and every other woman, he's on the way to saying goodbye. I hope that this video helped. I look forward to seeing you in my next one. I hope to see you in the House of Swans, where we are learning all about sex, love, and money. And I will see you on my next video. In the meantime, take care of you. Bye-bye now. If you've been listening to this broadcast, you feel that you identify with anything that I have said, I want you to know that we're not leaving you on your own. Actually, I have created a complimentary initial call with my coaches. You will be able from today onwards to call one of the coaches and have a conversation about the particular issue that is bothering you. This call is completely free. No obligation. It is our ministry and our service to you to make sure that we get to touch base with you, understand what's going on with you, and actually give you a moment to speak with a professional, maybe even for the first time in your life. But I don't know how long I'll be able to offer this to you, my darling swan. But whilst it is here and you're watching this video, please find the link below, or if you're on Instagram, comment help. Take care of you.